So as a NASA astronaut, Peggy, you of course are involved with the government. A lot of the news right now about space actually is coming from the private sector, with Elon Musk, for example. If you were doing it all over again, would Elon Musk be your boss, or are there some things that private can do that public can't, and that public can do that private can't?
Well, I think at the place we are right now, the government can do more, but that is, for instance, we're seeding some of the money, seed money for some of the commercial providers. SpaceX and Orbital ATK are providing cargo up here to the space station. Hopefully in the next year or so, we'll be actually getting crews supplied by SpaceX or Boeing. And so I think the commercial to private, the government to commercialization is transitioning right now, and it's fantastic to see the cargo coming up on all these different vehicles. And I really do think it's the future, because just like aviation, it has to expand in order to be really prolific. And having these programs in place now is definitely a stepping stone for further development. And that allows the government then to spend more money on going and exploring beyond low Earth orbit, which is what the current limitations are planned for some of the commercial providers. And we do hope to encourage them to continue on actually into further deep space as well.
So finally, Peggy, let's go way beyond lower Earth orbit. There's a lot of talk right now about colonizing Mars, actually going to Mars and living there. You've been living in space a fair amount of your life now over the last 15 years. Is that a realistic goal to set, to actually have a colony on Mars?
I do think it's a fantastic goal to have. We should have colonies on Mars and the Moon, and we should be expanding and exploring even further. So yes, and I think it's going to take some technology development, and we're using the International Space Station here to perfect some of those technologies. For instance, if we go on a multi-year mission to Mars, we need to be able to have a closed life support system, which means we need to be able to process our urine and make it into drinking water. We do that here on board the space station, and you know, we're at about 85% of what we call closing the loop of life support systems, at least in the water balance system. And so it's very exciting to be a part of those investigations, those testing, engineering and testing that's going on up here right now.